Hey friends, I'm Chris Hess, Tech Ops Heroes, and I'm being tested today. Is this really the right idea? Is this the right thing to do, right? I just recorded an 8-minute video and it didn't save. It's the last time I'll use that app for this. I recorded the video and it said invalid media type and then died. And it didn't save it to my phone. So here we are again. This is something I've been thinking about. I am passionate about business, about technology, and about productivity and efficiency, right? And using those three things to change people's lives. And I struggle to create content to help people in this way because I want it to be perfect and polished. And that is difficult for me. And here we are again, right? I could find a half a dozen reasons not to re-record this video or to not share it at all, right? One of which is really silly, right? I'm usually clean shaven. And a week ago I went on a camping trip and haven't shaved since, and I don't know if I'll leave it for a long time, but the first video on my channel is going to be me not clean shaven, and then I'm going to go and shave, and the rest of my videos will likely be me without a beard, right? If you can call this a beard yet. It's definitely graying there. So I can find reasons not to record this video, but I have decided that I need to share content. And I really like to talk, and talking for me is a medium that allows me to share my thoughts and kind of jump from idea to idea and not have to worry about some of the editing and formatting and other things that I might want to do when writing a blog post or a newsletter. And so I was thinking this might be a chance, right? Create some content and you get what you get. And maybe it's like office style, right? Where you just people sitting in the room, right? And we'll see how it goes. So today I wanted to talk about the importance of being able to share your thoughts like I am, and the value that can come as you do that. And I really wish I had the previous version because there were some really good ideas that I'm going to try to put in here, and they're just not going to flow the same way as they did naturally when I was recording it the first time. Sometimes we don't want to share our stuff until it's perfect. Thus me struggling a little here, right? And sharing this in an imperfect way allows for some feedback. I follow a guy named John Acuff. His website's acuff.me. He's got a great podcast called All It Takes Is a Goal. A number of books that he's put out. Really love his stuff. Soundtracks was a good one. And he was talking about how he uses social media as his barometer on ideas. I don't know that those are the words he used, but he will throw ideas out there and then see which ones gather interest, comments that are coming back, and thoughts that are there. And then he'll use some of those ideas, some of the stories and the concepts, and create a challenge. And it's a 3-day challenge. Come and he talks through a focus. He's done one on bravery, on perfectionism. I don't know. And in doing that, he then gets some feedback from the community, finds what works, and then uses that to then iterate the idea even more, and it ends up in a book, right? And so any book that any idea that comes out in a book, he's already vetted and shared and gotten feedback on. So it's not like, oh, this is a brand new idea, boom, let's put it into a book, right? And I thought that was an interesting idea. So I've looked at different medium that I interact with, and I realized that I do a lot of my thinking as I talk. And I thought, well, this is a great opportunity for me. And so rather than have a polished YouTube channel that, attracts people to come and do all of, these specific things, I decided that for now, I will use YouTube as my idea place. I'll just throw stuff out there, and if you want to interact with me, may not be YouTube, I don't know, but you've got my website, techopsheroes.com, and there's a contact form on there. I love to interact with people and talk about their businesses, their ideas, as well as technology, for sure, processes and operations. And so I think it's important to be able to create ideas, and then also to recognize that sometimes we create echo chambers, groups of people that are super like-minded, right? And you throw your idea to them and you get back exactly what you're expecting, because that's what they are, right? It's this echo chamber. And I think it's important for us to recognize that we need opposition to bounce back some of our ideas in different ways, and to change the way we might think about the world or the problem that we're trying to face, or things like that. And there's a book, and I haven't actually read the book. I've read some quotes from it. I use a tool called Readwise, and I took some of my books that were on my shelf and put them into Readwise, and they then send highlights back to me that other people have pulled out of those books. And I haven't got to this one yet. I think it's called Team of Rivals, but I'm not sure. It's about Abraham Lincoln and how he built his cabinet of people that were from differing political parties and stances, right? And the value that came from having that, the differing voices. I had a leader one time tell me that he wouldn't want his business to be all business people sitting around the table. He would want music people and others to kind of feed into that thought group, so that it was diverse. And I thought that was an interesting idea. So I think it's important to listen to critics to a point, who are sharing a differing opinion, but not to let that tear you down, make you feel bad. So that's what my goal here is for me to just think through some ideas, share them out. They may be videos while I'm walking. Some of these may end up being vertical. I don't know, right? But I do send some stuff on Marco Polo. Maybe I'll have some thoughts that I want to pull out there and share. My hope is that this is an open conversation, right? And it's hard when is it really a conversation? But an open forum where I'm just sharing my thoughts, riffing as I go, and talking about business and technology and psychology even, and productivity, and just the things that I love to understand, and kind of see where this goes, right? And maybe some of these ideas will morph into newsletters or blog posts or social media content that I share. Maybe some shorts will come out of this. But honestly, for me right now, it's just an opportunity to think through a topic or an item and kind of share my thoughts on it. And hopefully it's useful for people to kind of hear me ramble for a few minutes. So anyway, hope you have a great day. Thanks for listening to this, and yeah, we'll see how long this happens to go.